Alright, so there's new information right now that possibly the 100-for-1 reverse stock split is off the table, but in today's video, I'm going to tell you why I believe, in my own opinion, you have to bring your cost basis down. You have to bring your average down for Mullen stock, especially if you're bullish. So I'm gonna break that all down for you. Don't forget to drop a like. Think about subscribing if you're not subscribed yet. I got no more coffee. Hear those kids? Crazy times around here. So Financial Journey came out. He had a conversation with David, I believe yesterday, and he mentioned that DM mentioned yesterday that Mullen will not be doing a 100-for-1 reverse stock split, right? So that's good because that was a huge fear. So what's on the table? Well, he mentioned that a possible 10-for-1 reverse stock split is still on the table. So I want to paint this picture for you of why I believe you need to bring your average down, especially if you're bullish. So let's just say you have a $5 average as of right now. Yes, some people have a $5 average, even though we're trading at under 13 cents. If a reverse stock split happens, a 10-for-1, your $5 average now becomes a $50 average, okay? But when the 10-for-1 happens, let's say right now we're trading at 13 cents. If they split it today, which they can't do, the vote hasn't gone through yet, but let's say they split it at 13 cents, that would put us at $1.30. So with a $5 average today, the split happens at 13 cents, we're at $1.30, your average now is 50 bucks. Now, I will tell you this, I don't think they're gonna split around 13 cents if they do the 10-for-1 reverse stock split. Now, of course, if they did a 100-for-1 reverse stock split, they could split this thing at 10 cents because that would put this at 10 bucks. So there's a couple scenarios that could be at play right now. Like I said in this morning's video, they could keep us around this level and they could wait until the vote is voted upon and have news ready to go to get the stock closer to $1, then initiate the 10-for-1 reverse stock split. That would get us high enough so that we would stay above $1 because probably they would start bringing us down, shorting, dilution possibly. I mean, David said dilution's off the table, but who really knows, right? So anyways, they bring us up a little bit, let's say to 30 cents or 40 cents or even 50 cents, right? Now we're at 50 cents. Now they initiate the reverse stock split. That brings us up to 5 bucks, which is a lot better than $1.30 doing it at at 13 cents right now. But the question is, if they did a reverse stock split at 50 cents, okay, we go to 5 bucks, the 10-for-1. If you have a $5 average today, that becomes $50. Okay, if you have a $4 average, it becomes 40 bucks. What's the likelihood that our new price of 5 bucks for Mullen stock is gonna get to $50 so that you can get your money back? It's gonna be very difficult. And if it happens, it's gonna take a very long time, in my opinion. This is why you need to bring your cost basis down if you plan on being in Mullen in the long run. Now, if you don't care and this is just money that you've lost and you don't really believe in the company, then my opinion would be don't put any more money in. But if you believe in the company, you wanna bring your average down because let's just say you get your average down to $1. Well, when we initiate that split at 50 cents, 40 cents, whatever it is, 40 cents gonna bring us to 4 bucks, 50 cents gonna bring us to $5, the 10-for-1. Your dollar average is an average of $10 now. What's the likelihood of the new stock price, $5 getting to $10? There's a very high chance that that can actually happen compared to getting to $50. The next thing that you got to get very clear on is when is the time to buy in though? Because if they do the split, they're likely going to bring us down. Should I buy in before the split? Should I buy in after the split? Well, that's the big question because it's like, do they have news ready to go? Maybe they announced the 10-for-1 reverse stock split, but then they drop the buyback, or then they drop a contract deal or a partnership, or they say, hey, we're delivering on this date, or we've produced X amount of vehicles already, and they're going out next week. So the question is, when are they going to drop this bullish news? Because if David is telling Financial Journey that we don't need to do a 100-for-1 split, then what that's telling me is Mullen seems to have some news ready to go because they can't get this over $1 again and then it drive it all the way back down. That's why they got to do the split closer to like 40 cents or 50 cents to get this up to $4 or $5, then drop news and push this stock a lot higher. Or drop news before the August 3rd vote, bullish news. It gets voted and then they take the split off, which would be great. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to take the split off. I think the split is definitely going to happen at this point. Drop news, push the stock price higher before the vote, say, we don't need a reverse stock split anymore. That gets off the table. That's a bullish indicator. Then they drop the buyback of shares plus more news. I believe that could get us over $1. It would have to be very strategic and consistent news, back-to-back news that scares shorts, that gets people to buy in the Mullen, that they're actually going to be producing, that they're actually delivering vehicles and they're collecting revenue, because they haven't had revenue in years. So them collecting revenue is very bullish. So that's really my 2 cents. I think a split is definitely going to happen. I don't think David's going to come out and say, hey, we don't need a reverse stock split anymore. Of course, as a scenario, it's possible, but the chance that that's going to happen is very low in my opinion. I really do believe that we got to get this up closer to like 40 cents, 50 cents maybe. Do the split, the 10 for 1, then drop good news to get this thing to keep rolling forward, get this over $5, and then people start saying, oh, Mullen's, in production, they're about to deliver, they're collecting revenue. $5 stock might be a good time to buy into this stock. But of course, let me know what you think down below. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is really just based on my own opinion, and I hope you have a great day.